Hello everyone, Quinn here. As you can see, we're still in the city of Onantur, but we're not going to be here much longer. We're going to end up just making sure everybody has their stuff. We're going to be heading off to go to the city of Mudtown. So that's where we're headed. Hey, you there! Question mark. Yeah, I meant you, humans. Come here for a second. ... What are you waiting for? Didn't you hear the spirit calling for you? You sure it's alright? I mean, they tried to kill us just yesterday. Without the sacred swords, we're currently weaker than we were. I'm not looking forward to a fight, another trap now. Seems like they're done playing with you. After all, they let you through to Onantur, right? I'm sure it's alright. Now, let's go over there and listen to what it has to say. You can barely see it. Finally! I was getting bored waiting for you to walk this way. So, how did you like our maze? If you return here again, you might find some hidden treasures, you know? And here I almost forgot that we'll have to go through it again to get out. And still twice again later when we return here to bring that tusk. Alright, I get it. You don't want to go through the maze again. Sheesh. We spent so much time making it. Since you already passed the garden once, we don't need to play around, test you anymore. Here's the deal. If you want to skip the maze, talk to me and I'll take you straight to the entrance of the gardens. Here? You believe this thing? I have to admit, sir, this sounds too good to be true. You're thinking my offer isn't genuine? What lousy, ungrateful people. My friends and I simply had enough fun. You passed the maze and we don't like watching humans not getting lost in it. Well, you certainly don't attempt to hide that you see us merely as toys. Ha! It was fun while it lasted. I suppose you must have had fun too, right? You're lucky you don't have a nightwheel ball. I'd have a sudden urge to choke somebody. Respect, Severin. Remember, this is their turf. Anyway, the offer stands both for now and for later when you come back. If you want to skip all the walking, just poke me up. Okay, sure. Great choice. Hang on tight. Wait a second, hang on to what? I just didn't feel like going through it again. I probably will do it on the way through, just to see if I can find those treasures. Or I might do that out of camera. I don't know. We'll see. So... I guess we can go to Dunburn. I'm not sure if there's a place, blacksmith here or not, but we're here. Oh, this. Finally a church. I can go with my wounds taken care of. I've been dealing with that for a while, because she still has it. Who's the one to talk to? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So much better now. I don't have to deal with that. Let's save, just so I don't have to deal with that again. Do you? Okay, you're the trader. Oops, did not mean to do that. Click too many times. To its maker. I guess it's like you there, not making sure you don't get any new stuff. Sailor, we would like you to take us to Levantine. What's going on? Did you not hear me? I said we'd like to go to Levantine. Oh, certainly, sir. I'll prepare a ship. Please wait for a moment. They're all like, what's going on? What was up with him? He was staring straight at you, Nina. Maybe he was memorized or something. I noticed. Nearly everyone here did that since we entered town. Don't humans consider it rude to stare? Do they think I look like a freak or something? No, I believe humans have a whole different reason for staring at you. They're just like me. And what reasons do you have for staring at me, Pierre? I mean, look, the ship's ready to go. Let's leave for Levantine. He's like, run! ... Can't you teach him some subtlety, Severin? It's not always easy to hold myself from cringing. He's barely in his teens, Nina. Latent romance advances naturally come from a feature for humans of that age. Better steel yourself from Levantine, though. It's a much bigger city with more people in it, and many more eyes directed your way. I'm about to fight a 1,000-year-old ancient with 2 alien creatures are barely known. How bad can this settlement of yours be? We'll see. There's Grand Noble. Sorry. Why is Mudtown on that way? I thought it was the other way. Huh. Oh well. Everybody's talking. Like, everybody's here. It's like, hi, people. Jeez. It's like everybody's leaving everything. It's like, let's just go to Mudtown. I don't even want to go see Alan. It's like, let's just go quickly. This feels terribly annoying somehow. Save those who frequent the outer realms, the people here have never seen what an elf looks like. All they know about your kin is from stories. Your presence here is exotic. Now you understand how we felt when we came to Anantor. Which way to the village we're heading? The path to Mudtown is the right of Cathedral, which stands at the top level of this commons. It's the largest building around, we won't miss it. Let's leave quickly then. I'm not standing here any longer like some kind of rare creature on display. Sorry. Alright, let's go. Hi, squeakers. Sorry. My little kitten is deciding to come by. I don't get what's so interesting about having an elf visit our city. Instead of getting exciting, I'm just anxious. I mean, if anything's happening, they probably meddle along. It's just gonna be something big. Probably dangerous. Okay. I'm not gonna bother to talk to everyone at this point. I'll just run into people that I run into, but I'm not, for the sake of this episode, it's like I don't really have time to go wandering around talking to everyone. So, the streets aren't as busy as it usually is. Okay. You said the same thing last time. Okay. Let's go to Mudtown. This kind of feels like the same as it was a long time ago. You know, in our very first mission in the first one. So, what do we got? We got a boar and we got some wolves. If they're as weak as... Okay, so they're not as weak as before, so they've been updated a bit. So they're not as weaklings when in our very first mission that they once were. I mean, they're still kind of powerful, but not as, like, one hit at this point they would be dead. Kind of thing. If we were like level 30, it'd be like pointless. It'd be like one hit each. Got a whole bunch of stuff. And right into the next battle. At least they're nothing too difficult to deal with. Which I guess is okay. So I wonder where the dire boar will be. Just watch her health because she's got the whole bleed thing going on. These boars have a lot of health, don't they? Aw, Severin's been stunned. Sad face. That's okay. We'll get him back here shortly. Just watch her health. Okay, at least he still can do that, even if he can't really do anything to attack right now. Let's do this. Primal charge. She'll probably have to heal next turn. Actually, I could probably kill it. There we go. Yay for that being done. So let's go up. I don't know where this dire boar will be. So, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Get rid of the boars first, because they have the most health. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to watch her health right now. Especially if we keep choosing to go after her. Charging tusk. Come on, guys, stop stunning him. You always go after Severin when it comes to this whole stunning thing. At least we got rid of the boar. Okay. Mostly because I want to get Omni Slash off. So I don't get to see it very often. Now there'll be no point of Omni Slash. Oh well. Almost level 40. I feel a little overpowered now. Oh, sort of. Not really. I mean, it's still taking 2 to 3 hits to take out some boars and some wolves. I mean, compared to what it was in the first game, they were fairly easy. But I guess the ones that we run into were just like baby boars or something. That's the only thing I could think of why they would be so weak. Yay! I can get Omni Slash off. Yay! Sorry, it's just like one of my favorite moves that he has, other than the triple slash. Okay. Aw, it doesn't have the shiny spot like it used to. Oh well. Let's go down this way. Is there anything down here? Aw, that shiny spot's gone too. Sad face. Oh well. I wonder though, are we gonna run into oh, I forgot his name. Ellen's brother-in-law. The one that knew the arcane stuff. I wonder if he's around. I don't know. We're at max level now. Okay. So there's not really any point of facing anything in particular at the moment. Mudtown. I wonder if we would find the kid's father here. The one that we talked to in the beginning. I wonder if it'd be here. Here as well. If dire boars really do live in this area, the villagers would know about them. I suggest we ask around rather than searching cluelessly. As uncomfortable as you're being stared at around here, I have to say that's a good idea. Just think of them as trees or something. We'll be out of here in a short while, so just try to hold it in. Very well, you two lead the way. I'll stay behind your backs while you talk. Okay. Let's save, so... Mighty Mudtown. It's been so long since I've been here. I got a main. Okay, let's see if we can get into this house over here. Oh, an elf, a real elf, whoa! Totem of the serpent. I'm not sure who to talk to. Like, I'm kind of afraid to talk to anyone because I don't want to start. This river is our village source of life. We use it as water to grow our plants and even drink and bathe directly from a stream. Makes me wonder though, if somewhere up there another village does the same, would they mean we're drinking the water they used to bathe? Don't know. Don't know. Shiny spot! Come here, shiny spot. Yeah. Yeah, I got an amber crystal. Nice little house. Sir Severin, I'm thinking about signing up to become a soldier under the rock, sir. Do you think I stand a chance? I can hunt wild animals on my own, so at least I'm not helpless. I'm also quite the cook, which the soldiers would surely appreciate. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Is it still here? Aw, I can't get in there. I really want to get in there. I got a letter from my sister who's fighting in the front lines. She says the Ravager are joining the Empire to fight us. Fighting the Celestians is one thing, but for the Queendom to take on all the Empire? We're far outnumbered, but nobody's been able to breach our borders even now. If we're this strong on our own, imagine how invincible we were before the Exodus split us in two. If it's not for the St. Olivia's coward back then. Olivia? What? There's so many lore things going on. It's like I don't know the full story. Dire boars? I've seen them once or twice roaming the mountain pass outside, but only at night. This time of year they should be in their breeding season. They're especially dangerous in common packs. So be very careful if you see them. Okay. We got a little bit of information. Let's talk to this person. I thought dire boars were the only interesting to happen in this village, but it looks like I'm mistaken. Deuce, I never dreamed of seeing an elf with my own eyes. Everybody's like, oh, like, elf, elf, elf. But they're random people. So this is how elves look like. Jeez, they're such beautiful creatures. Tell me, Sir Severin, have you been on a tour yourself? Can you tell me what it's like there? After seeing you and the elf, my husband is very eager to leave Mudtown and travel the realm. If he leaves, who will care for the child in my womb? I can't do it on my own. He leaves because he wants to see the world. Oh, Severin, that kid later that wants to go and find his father. Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming up here, Sir Severin. You have no idea how much you spice up my dull daily routine. You're welcome. Oh no, let's talk to this lady. Though small Mudtown has a variety of special items, please do check them out. Okay, no. Did I talk to everyone? I know I went in here, but I'm not sure if yeah, I talked to her already. She wants to be the soldier. Is there anyone I'm missing? I don't think I'm missing anyone, but there. Who am I missing? So now I talked to them. I can't get into this house because they won't let me through. I don't know if he's still using it at this point. I talked to them already. I talked to her. Maybe I could re-talk to her, see if there's... no, it's the same thing. Other than going out the other way, I'm not really sure what else to do here. Okay. Maybe I can try leaving. Okay, so we went back this way. Alright. So, after talking to some people, what do we know about these creatures we're looking for? The villagers say that they usually come out at nighttime, but even then, only rarely. It also looks like they're currently in breeding season. Things might get complicated if they travel in packs. We don't have much time to choose which ones to fight, so we'll take the first dire boar we see. Let's wait in the village until dark before going out to find them. How about it? It's alright with me, but Nina... It's alright, I guess. We can just hide outside the village or something. No, really, it's alright. I admit I'm not used to being stared at by so many people, but I'm not letting such a small thing ruin our chance to defeat the king. Both of you endured this back and on a tour, with added bonus of hateful words thrown here and there. I can't complain on my condition here. Are we just gonna stand here until dark, or what? I'm sure the villagers can let us borrow a house, or I'll go and ask around. Thanks, Nina, for trying to get closer to him. All this pretending might be hard on you, but it's for the best. At least I hope it is. He's looking far more cheerful than usual. Hasn't spoken a word about giving up either. Those are good signs, I'd say. I'm glad if it works out for him. I have my reasons to do this as well. Huh? What do you mean? Looks like Pierre's found a place to spend our time, shall we? You like him, don't you? You really do like him. You just don't want to say anything about it. What the? Now who's using who here? It's like, I don't understand. I don't know what she wants. Now I'm kind of confused. Oh, hey, owls. Oh, wow, this is kind of dark and creepy. Maybe you shouldn't have spoke too much about the outer realm, Sir Severin. Huh? Didn't you see excited as he was listening to see the marvels of the outside world? I did, but that's exactly why. I mean, he's got a nice little village and a family to live with. I'm worried he may leave it all behind to see the world you spoke of. You worry too much, Pierre. I'm just sharing the truth, and then it's up to him to decide what to do with his life. Focus, you two. We're here for dire boars, not chat the night away. If we're lucky, we'll find them roaming the mountain paths just outside. I'm gonna see if I can go save. Let me save. Oh, come on. I can't do this. I guess we're gonna go a little bit longer until we find a dire boar. Okay, nothing there. This forest is even creepier at night, just saying. I'm like, what's going on? Is something wrong, Neen? Quiet, I hear something coming. It's like deep. This way, walk slowly. Oh, A female and 2 male boars together in one pack. It's definitely mating season. Should we take the risk? A solitary boar would be fine, but fighting 3 with that... Wait. Are they feeding their young? Be surprised about Pierre. It's not weird for animals to have offspring. Let's go while they're distracted. This is a perfect time to strike. You gonna attack parents in front of their children? Come on, we may not get another chance. Oh, those poor babies. This feels so cruel. Don't hesitate, Pierre. Think about the Emerald King. It does feel cruel. Now we're gonna have to play it better. I'm gonna have to use observation when I get a chance, just to see what's. Just because I don't know how much health they have or anything. Okay, they don't have that much health. And they're like 3,000, so they're not as dangerous as I expected. Protected. Though this does kind of feel terrible. This feels terrible. What are we gonna do with the babies? Did the elder specify how many tests we had to take back to her? No. Take as many as we can just to be safe. 3 boars, so 6 tests. Well now, babies. Don't make me hurt you like I did your parents. Looks like we'll have to do it the hard way. Wait, Sir Severin. Not now. I don't feel comfortable. Can't we just leave these boars be? Fight the Emerald King without the amulet? Are you insane? I'm sure we could do it on our own. This is our own problem. We shouldn't have to kill innocent boars to fix it. The Ancient will awake in a few days. We can't take the risk fighting him again without this amulet. Now you're gonna throw away our chances of winning just to spare some bloody boars? I didn't mean... Pierre, if only that bloody sword would accept my hands, it'd be much easier to kill you right now and fight the Ancient myself. How did you... Hush now, you should just stand there and watch. Let me get some boar tusk. Alright, the elder will have to do with the pair, though. What in the name of... At least it's all solved now. Let's go, Sir Severin. So, are they all dead? I don't know. It makes me sad to think about it. Those poor... It's terrible to hear it like that. I'm like... I know that they're just, pixelated creatures and all, but it's still just, like, painful to think about. It's like we're killing parents and stuff, but I'm like, no! Like, they don't deserve to die just because of our ways. I don't know who she took it from. It looked like she took it from the female, but I don't know. Run, I don't feel like getting in another fight. At least if I can save. Oh, well, it'll be a little bit. Oh, so the words I heard were right. It's so good to see you again, Severin. Alan. Don't trust you. You look well, Sev. Maybe a bit tired, though. Has been a difficult journey. So this must be Sir Pierre Burfort. It's an honor to meet you at last. The honor is mine, Lord Levant. And this lovely lady must be the envoy from Onontor. He knows the name. I reckon by the way you address Severin, you must be his superior. Is that correct? You have amazing sense of perception, my lady. As you surmise, Severin's house serves mine, and therefore I am his superior. Yet I am such only in rank and merely due to the sheer luck of our births. In truth, however, I've learned much more from him than the other way around. A leader with modesty, I see. I can somewhat understand his respect toward you. I apologize for not visiting the castle, Lord Levant. We were in a hurry to reach Mudtown. I know you have a reason, Severin. I too wouldn't want to delay you in completing your urgent tasks. However, the day draws near to its end. To sail to the Grand Flux at night would be dangerous, especially where you're heading. Wouldn't you stay for the night at the castle, honored guest? Perhaps ease your weariness before leaving at the earliest sunrise. We'd love to take you up on that offer, Lord Levant. I'm More than alright sleeping in at the Commons, but our exotic guests may be inconvenienced by all the glare you get. The Commons? Why would honorable nobles even consider spending the night there when my abode is yours to use as a shelter? Well, Sir Severin said we shouldn't bother you. Nonsense, Severin. I haven't been bothered by a few friends staying for the night. Sorry, we had many things to take care of. I didn't want to add any more. But since no ship sails from Levantine past dusk, it's not like we'll leave any sooner. We appreciate the offer, my lord. Excellent. I will have a guest room prepared for each of you in just a moment. Let's continue our conversation in a more appropriate place, shall we? I'm dying to hear stories of your travels. I don't trust this guy. I do not trust him. For whatever reason, it's like, I don't trust him. So that's what happened. I'm curious seeing you two without your respective sacred swords. I know this all may look bad, but I'm confident that the three of us can still finish this task. Of course, Severin. You would have told me sooner otherwise, wouldn't you? Absolutely, Lord Levant. I'm sorry to interrupt both of you. I'd like to excuse myself and leave for the city. There are some items I need to find and take back to Anantor. I figured that would be a more effective way to spend my time rather than standing here and listening. Oh, please excuse my insensitivity. I shouldn't have asked so many questions and have Severin recount such a long story. I apologize if this makes both you and Sir Pierre feel left out in this conversation. That's all right. Certainly you're a stakeholder in this matter and have reasons to be curious. I'm just bored listening, that's all. Speaking of which, I may need a guide to help me navigate the city streets, also to keep unwanted people away from me, I suppose. I understand I'll have someone... How about you take her for a walk, Pierre? Me? Whoever it is Lord Levant chooses will still be someone who has never seen an elf. There's no telling how awkward he'll be. So it has to be either of us, and since I have to stay here and talk to Lord Levant... okay. Well, that's not... I can't... It's decided then. Lead the way, Pierre. Alright. So it's just Severin by himself now. ... Is it just me, or is there something going on between those two? Pierre has been all over since the first time he laid eyes on the elf. I neither believe in love at first sight nor agree with someone judging another just from looks. I can't blame a teenager for doing that. And are you playing matchmaker? I never suspected such mischief out of you, Sev. I thought it would give him some motivation he needed to fight. Pity won't work in the long term. Truthfully, I feel a little guilty about it. Whatever is going between them won't last for long, not after Nina's going back to Anantar. For you to do this, it was really that bad against the Ancient, huh? Desperate times call for desperate measures, Alan. If this can up our chances to defeat the Emerald King, no matter how little. It's that sword, isn't it? I kind of felt it the first time I held the Garu, but I couldn't figure out what it was the sword until weeks later. At first I refused to believe that my house's sacred artifact could do such a thing to somebody, but after being so close to it and feeling its grasp. You've never been the kind to use someone's feelings, Sev. Not even if that would save the world. The Elder of Anantur has confirmed that these swords have powers, Alan. The Garo seeks those with courage and the Durandal those with temperance. These swords awake their respective virtues from their wielders, whether they like it or not. They're roasted and forged, and they're not divine swords of the heaven wielded by Deuce Valorous himself, but not just some good-looking weapons either. Temperance, huh? Maybe that's why the Durandals have been steadily reducing their might these past few years. What about Faithkeeper? Did she say anything about Benelis's sacred sword? Nothing much, just that it was made to unify the other two sacred swords. Not sure what that means, though. To tell you the truth, it baffles me that an elf knows this much and we don't. Where has our kin lost its history, Alan? Legends are lost, bent, and reshaped from one generation to the next, Sev. For the elves, that's hundreds of years. For us, it's 50 if we're lucky. It matters little what these swords truly are. It's what the people see them as, and what they symbolize for our realm that's important. And the people see the swords that founded the Old North, swords which gave the pioneers divine right to claim these lands on our own. Not very divine at all, seeing how we lost the war against the ancients. Still, that's what most people choose to believe. A lie becomes the truth if enough people believe in it, Severin. Imagine what kind of chaos would come if it was revealed that these holy swords were actually forged by mortals, not to mention most likely using arcane. Anyway, you should be careful with the Garo, Sev. I'm sure you've noticed the greatness it bestows upon its wielder, but if it starts to overwhelm you, don't hesitate to throw it away. I understand. he didn't do that so much later on that caused his death. And I'm sure Alan knew what it would do, and he left him do it. And he said what he wanted to say. I bet you he wanted Severin out. I don't know why. Let's keep these things we spoke about to ourselves before it gets out of hand. How much does Pierre know? More or less everything the elven elder spoke of. Unfortunately, but still manageable. After this task force is done, let's hope he can be cooperative with us to keep this a secret. I prepared a room for each of you to spend the night. You can rest any time you want by interacting with the bed in your room. By all means, do walk around the city if you want, but try not to get too tired, alright? Alright. I don't trust him. I don't trust him one itty bit. Well, I think that's been quite a bit from one episode. We got on way longer than we normally do, so if you have any comments about what you think Alan is up to and how it fits into in the next one happened a few decades later. Oh, a couple decades. Do feel free to leave it below. I have my thoughts. You kind of already heard them. I don't trust Alan whatsoever, but we'll see what ends up happening. Well, I thank you all for watching this. If you do like it, leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Really appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye!